Well, hello everybody. I hope you are having a wonderful day. If you know it, say it with me. I got my coffee. I got my Bible. Of course, I have you. Today is National Shark Awareness Day. So look out. If you are close to a beach anywhere, be careful. Or if you're playing pool, watch out for sharks there as well. All right. Welcome to the book of Acts, chapter number 12. And this chapter has got something I think is hilarious in it. And so let me tell you what it is. And then I, of course, want to know in the comments below what you found that was so very interesting as well. But there was this moment that doesn't start out very funny where James is killed, one of the early church leaders. And because of that, they end up arresting Peter. And they're going to, kill him as well. But in the middle of the night, an angel comes and helps Peter get out of jail. And the Bible said that Peter wasn't even really sure if this was a vision or if it really was real until he gets out of the jail, And once he's out of the jail, he realizes, wait a minute, I'm out of jail. And so he runs to a local house, probably house church, where they have been praying for Peter to be released. But I love this. They're praying for Peter to be released. They're praying, they're focused on Peter being released, and he goes and he knocks on the door. And I love this. Acts chapter 12, verse 14, there was this lady named Rhoda who goes to answer the door. And when she recognized, it says, chapter 12, verse 14, when she recognized Peter's voice, she was so overjoyed that instead of opening the door, she ran back inside and told everyone, Peter is standing at the door. And so she was so excited that Peter was at the door, she didn't open the door. She ran back in. But Peter's like, really? Come on. And what I love about this is they actually told her, there's no way that's Peter. It must just be his spirit, which is weird. Keep praying. So they're praying for God to release Peter. And then when he does, they're so distracted by praying for Peter, praying for the miracle, that they don't see the miracle right in front of them. And so that really spoke to me today, because not long ago, I had this wonderful opportunity to take my girls to the beach. And I am not a big beach person. It's just not my jam, but they love it. So we went. And one of the things we got to do was to go see a dolphin cruise. And what you do is you go out and they put out the nets as you're going through, and they drag the bottom to catch small fish and shrimp and different things. And when they bring up the nets, they put all of what they've caught in this compartment in the middle of the boat, and you're supposed to go through there and pick up some fish or whatever, and then you throw it to the dolphins. And when you throw it to the dolphins, that's when the dolphins will come up, right? So the goal is to get the fish they catch for the dolphins. The dolphins are the big deal, right? We pay more money than we should have so you can go see dolphins. Okay? We realize that, okay? All the parents are saying, yes, that's what we do. It's like for Christmas when you buy them the gift and they play with the box, you know what I mean? Well, that's what happened on this trip. We're out there and they drag the bottom, you never know what you're going to get, right? They didn't get a whole lot of fish, but they got some fish. And the people who were in charge of this trip, they start telling my kids about these different fish and that they had caught, and the shrimp and stuff. And my kids start naming the shrimp and the fish. And I heard one of my children say, Dad, we can't throw that fish to the dolphin. His name is Charlie. That's the whole reason we're on the trip, is for the miracle of the dolphins. We're not here to name the fish Charlie. Charlie is going to give his life for us to see a stinking dolphin. You know what I mean? But no, can't let Charlie die. We can't do that. I mean, he's going to die anyway. But, they were so distracted by what was trying to produce the result that they forgot the result we were there for to begin with. You know what I mean? And that's what I was thinking about when I was thinking of poor Rhoda and these disciples. They were so focused on what was supposed to produce the miracle that when the miracle happened, they didn't notice it. Just like my girls, they were so focused on the tool that was supposed to bring the dolphins that they didn't notice the dolphins. How many times in our life do we miss the miracle because we're so focused on praying for the miracle or so focused doing everything else? Can I tell you in my life, I started doing this thing. I went through this season when I just felt like that I wasn't seeing God in my life enough. I just wanted to see more of God in my life. And I started praying this prayer. And I said, God, will you open my eyes to see your goodness all around me? I wasn't expecting to see a haze or a fog or any of that stuff. That would have been great. I just wanted to see more of God in my life. You know what I did? As I started doing that, I started to see that miracles are all around me. It would come up in a conversation. It would be when God would give me something to say to someone in the right moment, or I would all of a sudden have just a strong desire to pray for someone, only to find out later that at that time they were going through something and needed someone to pray with them. I would look at my two girls and I would see the miracle that they are every day. I would look at my spouse and I would go, oh my goodness, what a miracle. My ordinary life became extraordinary because I kept my eyes on the right things. And this story reminded me, how many times do I get so busy serving God or trying to be a godly person or whatever that I forget about the miracles that I'm hoping for? And so I just want to encourage you. What if you started praying for a few days? God, open my eyes to see your goodness, to see your just the good things all around me. I will tell you, the key to having everything in life is realizing you already do. Realizing God has already blessed you more than you can imagine. And that's kind of off base, I guess, for this in a way, but that's what it made me think of, is not be so busy looking for miracles that I don't notice the miracles right in front of me every day. I don't know what it's going to say to you. I want to know in the comments below what it's going to say to you. I'll tell you what I do know, and that is that God loves you more than you understand. He is for you more than you realize. You know, you're probably doing better than you realize. You know why? Say it with me. Because you got up one more day. You know what else I know? God has not changed his mind about you. And I want everyone to know this daily hope that we do, it's one of those miracles in my life. I consider it such an honor during this season of uncertainty and these different things that you would watch these videos. And as often as you do, you bless my heart. And all of you who send me messages and different things. And oh my goodness, sometimes, you know, when you stop me in the grocery store and you say things, it blesses my heart to know that this little thing that I'm doing, God's using it to add value to your life. So you're a miracle to me. And I want you to know that I love you. I can't wait to see you here tomorrow for Daily Hope.